What's up, you guys? Jason Wardrop here, and in this video I'm going to break down how to start a digital marketing agency with no money, no course, and how to get to $10,000 per month. Right now, most of these videos out on YouTube, I know everyone's got a course for $9.97 or whatever the price point is, and it's kind of like some free value, and then they're trying to sell you something at the end. And obviously, yes, I do have a course, I get that, but at the end of the day, I am not trying to sell my course. This is Syed right here. He said, hey Jason, can I actually start an agency? So I'm assuming a marketing agency right here with literally zero money. Most people are like, yeah, just buy my $9.97 course with $2,000 upsells. I'm like, bro, did I mention I am broke AF? So guys, I want to break down the whole strategy right here because it's really not too complicated. Now, if you want to get into like the hiring, the firing, the like all the client contracts, all like the crazy stuff that really you don't really need until you're at a $10,000 per month plus business, then that's when maybe a $9.97 course will come in. Now, I can't speak for everyone's course, but that's kind of how it goes, right? So let me just break down how to go through and start, like Syed right here is saying, with literally zero money, how to scale up to $10,000 per month, because you do not need one of these courses. All right, I've got personally on my channel like so many videos showing you how to actually run ads for clients, how to get clients. And so I want to just kind of sum everything up in this video, like as if I was speaking to my own brother. I actually have 4 brothers. I'm the oldest of the 5 of us. So basically I'm going to just like break it down how I would like go through and tell my own brother, right? So let's just start out the biggest thing, and this is going to sound super cliche, but the number one thing you've got to do is you got to pick a niche. You got to pick an industry where you're going to become the expert. Believe me, if you don't, it's going to be a lot harder. Like 3 years ago when I first started, man, it was crazy, guys. I went through and I was just like, yeah, well, I can help anyone and everyone. I was helping chiropractors, dentists, network marketers, real estate agents. I was like literally going through the list, and I was being all things to all people. And because of that, I wasn't able to actually see results. So let's just get that out of the way. Pick a niche, pick an industry. And it's usually easiest if you already have like relationships in that industry. Like for example, in real estate, you guys know that I have my real estate marketing agency, and that's where I'm focused. But whether it's dental, chiropractic, it could be like you're gonna focus on helping people with their Shopify stores. Really, whatever it is, just pick a niche. And like ideally, as I mentioned, if you have some relationships, that helps out. And if you don't have any relationships, if you're like, I don't know anyone that even owns a business, nothing like that, well, pick something that you're somewhat interested in. So if you're interested in like physical fitness, personal training, all that stuff, well, kind of start diving into that world. All right, then from there, let's talk about some free organic ways to actually go through and get clients. So let's just say you're going to start working with dentists, right? Well, what you can do is you can come over here to Facebook, and you've also got LinkedIn right here, and you can just make a simple post saying, hey, look, I'm looking to go through and help dentists with their marketing and their advertising, help them get more clients. Do you know, or do you know any dentists? All right, now obviously in a dentist, you can also go through to Google and you can say dentist near me. All right, now look at this. These people, like right here, top dentist nearby, best local dentist, you can go through and see like the dentists that are already advertising right here. Because if they're already advertising, if they're already spending money, they know that like you don't have to go through and sell them on the idea of, hey, you should invest money on advertising, on Facebook ads, on Google ads, or any of that, because they're already doing it. Okay, so you can just call them up, say, hey, how's your advertising going? Are you actually marketing also on Facebook? I've got a Facebook marketing agency that I want to go through and help you out. And then that kind of leads into that conversation. Right now, when you're first getting started, it is ideal to work with clients that are in your area, because then you can meet with them in person. You can just build a lot more trust and rapport right out of the gate. Okay, so like you can go through, click on these ads, connect with these actual dentist offices in your areas, or down here, if they're rated like on Google Business right here, more than likely they had some marketing agency do that, so they understand the importance of going through and getting their business listed online. All right, so that's a very easy, just like go through natural conversation. And I know some of you guys are already thinking right now, well, that means they're probably with a marketing agency already. Well, guys, it doesn't mean that they're doing Facebook ads or Instagram ads. It doesn't mean they're doing all these different things. And so you just have to start the conversation. And honestly, at the beginning, you're probably gonna suck at actually having the conversation. if you're anything like me. I absolutely sucked at going through and pitching and knowing exactly what the client wanted. So it took some time to actually have those conversations and understand what they were actually looking for. Now, a quick tip on that as far as pricing goes, and as far as like providing your value and kind of like position yourself of like why they should pay you $1,000 per month or $2,000 or whatever the number is, you need to go through and say, you're gonna charge $2,000 per month, right? Which if you're starting out, I'd probably charge more in the $500 to $1,000 per month range, just because you're still trying to get that skill set, right? Well, what I would do, like for example, with the real estate agents I work with, I go through and I present the offer with what I can actually do for them. So not just like leads generated, but like, look, hey, if you closed a deal, like if you were able to go through and get a listing and get someone to buy a home or sell a home, how much money would you make from that one listing? Well, in the real estate space, it's about $5,000 to $10,000 on average, okay, which a lot of agents are making a lot more than that. It's usually about 3% of the home sale price. So depending on where you're located, that can actually be quite a bit of money. So now if you're going through and saying, hey, look, you're gonna pay me $1,000 per month and I'm gonna help you get one more closed deal each month that's gonna make you $10,000. That $1,000 it doesn't seem like a lot of money. All right, now once you're getting started, and this is exactly how I was way back in the day when I first got started, you're so focused on price because you don't have money. And so you think that the only thing that people think about is price, right? Which honestly, guys, if you have a successful business, you really don't think about price, okay? Obviously, it's part of the whole game, but you're more thinking about the value and what you can get in return, okay? Once you have a successful business like these dentists, these chiropractors, these real estate agents, they're not as focused on price as they are their time, right? Because they usually have more money than they have time. At the very beginning, you have way more time and you have no money, and then it starts to shift and you have not so much money, but you have money, but you don't have as much time. So that's why they're actually going through and hiring you out. So anyway, guys, getting back to some of these free client acquisition methods, you've got Facebook, make a post. You've got LinkedIn, make a post. You've got Facebook groups. And guys, I know a lot of this sounds like work, but you've got to hustle in the beginning. Okay, if you're gonna get any, like the first 6 months is going to be the hardest. Okay, it just is, because you're learning so many new skill sets. You're building a personal brand. You're kind of going through and getting all this stuff moving at the same time. And so that's when it's actually gonna be the hardest. But if you hustle, after that first 6 months, things just start to kind of flow into your business. You're gonna get more referrals because you've already had success with other clients, and things just really start to grow. I remember when I first got started, guys, those first probably 8 to 9 months, those were definitely the hardest. But if you stick with it, if you're committed, you're gonna actually see the growth. You're gonna see the results. So anyway, go through and you're gonna find other, like let's say you are going with after the real estate agents, okay, real estate agents, okay, and I spelled that wrong, so let's type it in right. And then you're gonna come in here and you're gonna find groups that have other real estate agents in them. See how I've joined all these Facebook groups with real estate agents? Because then you can go through and connect with other people that are your potential clients. And yes, I get it, these are organic. They might be a little bit slower strategies, but if you're not going to spend money on paid advertising, you have to spend your time, and these organic methods usually take more time. So you want to go through and connect with other potential clients in these Facebook groups. LinkedIn has the same thing, same types of groups. Just go in here, type in real estate agents, and go connect with these groups. Now, here's the biggest thing, guys. You're gonna have to get out from behind your computer, okay? Go and connect with people in real life, not just on the computer, and go to like meetup.com and find other meetups of people that are in your specific industry that you wanna go through and connect with, and go meet them. Or go to a BNI group. All right, I remember several years ago, I went to a BNI group and I was like making connections and kind of meeting all these people. And BNI is basically, it's a local business networking group. So like if you're in Phoenix, Arizona, for example, well, there's gonna be like a chiropractor, a dentist, a marketer, and they only let one of each business profession inside of this group. And then the whole idea of this group is to help other people expand their business and have referrals. And so everyone's going there with the mindset of giving you referrals and helping you out with your business. So it's pretty awesome, okay? But once again, you have to actually get out from behind the computer, get out of your house and take action and do some work right here. Another great one is if you are social, go out to parties with your friends, like don't be annoying about it, right? But just let people know what you're doing. Hey, I've got a marketing agency and I help dentists, I help real estate agents, I help chiropractors. And it's crazy, guys, like in the real estate niche at least, and this is probably true for a lot of other ones, right? Whenever I tell somebody, I'm not even trying to go through and get business. I actually don't like talking about business when I'm with my friends in a social setting. But whenever someone's like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, I help real estate agents market their business and get leads. Every single time they're like, man, I know this person's a real estate agent, this person's a real estate agent. They send me all these referrals. I'm like, I don't actually even really want these referrals right now because that's just like my business is a little bit different right now. But guys, it's crazy if you get out, you take you just have that like perfect intro, which I've covered on other videos, which is basically, hey, my name's Jason Wardrop. I help real estate agents generate leads. Okay, don't spitball tons and tons of information. Nobody cares, and they'll probably not even understand what you do at the end of it. But these are several free organic ways to go through and get leads, right? We talk about Facebook, LinkedIn, searching on Google, getting out to these networking events in a social setting, have that perfect intro. My name's Jason Wardrop. I help, boom. I help dentists get more patients. I help chiropractors get more clients or patients or whatever they call them, So that is exactly what you do. Okay, then number two, once you get somebody to actually be like, oh man, I am interested, I want you to help me go through and grow my business. There's two ways you can go about this. One, you can say, hey, let's go through and let's do a free 7-day trial, just like a software company would, and say, hey, look, you don't have to pay me anything. All you got to do is pay for the advertising, and I will run all the ads. I'll get all the campaigns set up, the lead track, like everything, so you don't even have to worry about it. All right, so that's one way. And then, but also make sure that they know after the 7 days, you're gonna probably plan and expect to actually get them on a contract and get paid. So you've got that route, or you could say, hey, yes, I'm $1,000 per month or whatever your price point is. And I've seen people on the YouTube channel or on the channel ask about how much to charge. Really, in the beginning, I would probably start out charging between $500 to $1,000 per month. And then whatever they charge or whatever they want to spend on advertising, that is in addition to whatever they're paying you. So if they're paying you $500 per month, plus they want to spend $10 per month on ads, well, that is $500 is going directly to you. And then $10 per month on ads is going directly to Facebook. Okay, it's not in the same whole thing. Like you're not taking of the $500, you're not taking $300 of that to go through and spend on ads. And a great way to take payment, there is a merchant processor called Stripe, makes it super easy. There's another one called PayPal. I'm sure all of you guys have heard of it. Super easy. So those are great ways to get started to actually take that payment. All right, so hopefully those things help as far as going through and getting these first clients. And guys, honestly, if you're charging, let's say you're charging $1,000 per month, you get 10 clients this organic way, and you have a $10,000 per month business. You don't need some $997 course. You don't need somebody to hold your hand, walk you through the whole thing. Just literally go through and model exactly what I'm telling you to do right here in this video, and you'll have a 6-figure per year business, right? It's really not that difficult. And then as far as like scaling and taking like all the business administration, organization, operations, all that crap, once you actually have the money, then you can go and invest in a $997 course and have that take you to the next level, make it $20,000, $25,000 a month up to $50,000 and so on. Okay, now you have your first client. Okay, like, okay, well, great, I have this first client. What do I do? How do I actually run ads for this client? Well, what you need to do, the whole point of getting the client is to help them get more business, help them make more money, help them get more sales. All right, now the first thing that you need to do in order to get sales is help them generate leads. So the best way to go through and generate leads, and this is using Arsenal right here, but you guys can use ClickFunnels, you can use Lead Pages, you can use ConvertKit. There's a whole bunch of softwares out there. I'm not just saying go through and use Arsenal. However, if you are in the real estate business, I highly recommend it because we've simplified it so much for you. But what you want to do is create a simple landing page just like this. And look at this. It is mobile responsive. Okay, so if they're popping it up on their laptop, desktop, or mobile phone, it just adjusts to that page, to that device. And you want to have some type of hook to actually get their potential clients interested to put in their name, their email, and phone to actually become a lead. Okay, so here's another example. Very simple, right? This is for my Facebook ads mini course, right? You can see it's just a plain white, boring background. I've got a little headline, subheadline, download now. They put in their email and boom, they become a lead. Okay, so for example, like let's say you are working with a dentist. You need to think of what is the hook that is going to bring in clients for that dentist. Well, one thing, and this is obviously you have to brainstorm a little bit and talk with the dentist and see if they're okay with offering these different hooks. But one thing you could do is say, hey, opt in to get free teeth whitening in Phoenix, Arizona, right? And then like click here to like you could do an enter to win. You could do like a sweepstakes type prize, right? Or if you're working with a chiropractor, maybe it's a free massage or 50% off your massage or $20 off your first visit. Real estate agents, we go through and we have, hey, are you looking to buy a home? Here, get the welcome to the Phoenix homes under $300,000 list. Get them the list. So you just want to get in the mind of a dentist client, of their patient, and what they want, what they'd be most interested in, and what they'd be willing to give their contact information in order to get whatever you're going to be offering. All right, so then at this point you go through, you set up a Facebook ad. Okay, which I'm not going to cover in this video because I have so many videos on this channel and actually how to set up the ad, set up the Facebook pixel, the tracking, the custom conversions, everything. And then once this person opts in, and this one's like, this page is created in ClickFunnels. This is in Arsenal. I have other landing pages that are created with ConvertKit, which is email marketing platform. I think their basic plan's like 29 bucks a month. So if you literally have zero money, but you need to help this person get started, you can even have them pay for the software. Say, hey, look, you don't have to pay me anything, just pay for the ads. And then ConvertKit, I think it's like 29 bucks a month for the software, which if you're really in business and you're like, if you're a dentist, chiropractor, personal trainer, whatever it is, 29 bucks a month is really not a big cost, right? So then you want to have the landing page, have the ad, going to the landing page, getting that opt-in, and then you want to have some sort of follow-up. So email is a must, but then ideally you want to have some type of text marketing follow-up for that lead. Okay, and then at the end of the day, if you can notify that client, so if it's a dentist, you probably want to notify their assistant. Okay, but obviously when you're going through and bringing this client on, you're going to talk about all these things of like, hey, who do you want, like once leads come in, who do you want to be notified? How do you want to like follow up with them? And so then their assistant at the desk, once they get a new lead, they can pick up the phone, call that person, and then see how interested they are in whatever that client is offering. So anyway, guys, this is literally the whole strategy. Okay, go through, get clients, use these free organic methods, and like I said, you don't have to spend any money on paid advertising until like you've at least made 10 grand a month. Okay, you can do all that organically. And then once you get those clients, go through, run ads for those clients, get a simple Facebook ad, a simple landing page just like this one, a simple email or even a text marketing follow-up, and then get a way to notify these clients that new leads are coming in, whether it is the client themselves. Like if you're working with real estate agents like me, I want to notify the real estate agent. If it's a dentist or chiropractor, they're probably going to be with the patient, so you want to notify the assistant. Okay, so just think logically through this whole process. Get the Facebook ad up, the landing page, the email, text communication, and the instant lead notification to whoever that needs to be. They'll call, follow up, and that's it. Rinse and repeat. Get new clients, get these campaigns running. And the great thing is once you actually have some of these campaigns that are having results and success, Then go and ask your client for other referrals. Hey, do you know any other dentists? Do you know any other chiropractors? Do you know any other loan officers or real estate agents or like anyone else that I can work with? And then they give you a name or two, and then you say, oh great, anyone else? Always ask anyone else, anyone else, anyone else, because then they'll be like, oh yeah, here's this person. Well, anyone else? Oh yeah, well I got this person. Like usually people, if you kind of dig deeper, they'll know more and more people. So anyway guys, I hope this helped. If you're like, I gotta buy a $9.97 course to actually be successful, you don't. Okay, just go through, use these exact strategy, get the clients, run the ads for clients, get the results, rinse and repeat. And then once you're at a point where you're like, oh man, I've got 15 to 20 clients, they're all paying me $1,000 a month, I'm making 15, 20 grand a month, I'm not sure how to scale, I'm not sure how to really run the operations, the back end, all those pieces, then you can buy a $9.97 course and figure out all those different pieces and scale up to the next level. All right, so anyway guys, hopefully that helped as far as going through and starting your own digital marketing agency, no matter what niche you're in. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. I think I included everything, but if you do have a question, just drop it down in the comments. Like you guys know, I answer every single one of the comments on my videos. And also, if you're brand new here, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because I launch new videos every single week on how to generate more leads, make more money, and grow your business. So with that said guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.